Hey, what's up, guys? It's Zach Roper, and I am giving you guys the WWE TLC 2016 prediction video, and I am here with a guest that y'all weren't really expecting, but he's here anyways. Introduce yourself, man.
I'm Soma Jody. I'm part of the Discord club.
Discord Club.
Yeah,
All right.
like
Do you?
Zach over here. Zach is also part of the Discord club, even though he doesn't want to.
We're all part of the Discord Club, man. But yeah, do you have a YouTube channel, Twitter, anything you want to shout out before we get this going?
I have a Twitter. I could How do you want me to send the link?
You can just tell the people, where, like, at da da da, just shout
Okay,
out your
my
stuff.
Twitter is at Thunder Liger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you got besides Twitter?
Uh, I'm mainly on Twitter. And also I'm on YouTube, but I only am there just to watch videos of Osiris and Wiza and those guys.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so let's start off with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, which is Heath Slater and Rhino versus Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Do you want to go first?
For me, it's basically a team that one person sells the merch. That's why they're keeping the title, and the other team they're basically created just so that they basically created it because WWE had nothing for Bray and Randy going.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
So Heath Slater and Rhino gonna win because they're still selling the merch.
I'm going to go with a different approach on this. I feel like ever since Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton have teamed up, Bray has actually been getting some consecutive wins. So I feel like there might actually be a title change, and I feel like Bray Wyatt and Randy are going to end up winning the tag team titles.
I want that to happen also, but this is the problem. Then what do you do with Heath Slater? He's basically one of your top merch sellers.
I mean, he can still sell merch without, having the title. But I mean, he can pretty much. They can have some weird finish that allows Bray Wyatt to take advantage of it, and Keith can.
Although I'm sort of seeing it in a different way, where Randy turns on Bray because of the fact that they basically this is what they've been doing with the Randy Orton. It's basically they have been basically making Randy be the guy to give assurances to Bray that he's not going to turn on him, even though Bray will end up being turned on by Randy.
Well, here's my thing when it comes to that. I mean, Randy, it doesn't really take long for him to turn on a guy. Like, it takes him about maybe a month or something, but it's been like 2 months, so I don't really think he's going to turn quite yet. I feel like they're going to wait a little bit on him because the last time he turned on someone was on Seth, and that was like a month when he came back, so it doesn't take long for him to turn. So since they're not really turning yet, I got them win the tag belts.
Okay, so you think that they need to break up the team of Heath and Rhino and have Heath be in the mid card picture?
I could see it happening like this. I could see Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton winning, and then Keith and Rhino get their rematch. They lose, and then Rhino ends up turning on him, and he ends up going and doing his political thing or whatever he's gonna do.
Okay, and Heath can be on the IC title picture because you forgot that he still sells merch because of the fact that WWE for some reason it was like an accidental thing that he accidentally started selling those merch because WWE wanted to keep Heath Slater in the background and be like, oh, he's just a guy there.
Yeah, and then people were really into him, and now he's selling merch.
adults are still adults for some reason can relate to him because look at what his shirt says. It's like, I need this job
Because
because I
he's got
got kids.
kids. He's got kids, man.
Okay, let's go to the next match. But I'm still saying, in my opinion, it's Heath and Rhino
All
because of
right.
the merch selling.
I mean, you don't have to agree with me, man. This is just opinion oriented on here. But
Okay,
all right.
can we do like the next match?
Yeah, yeah. Kalisto versus Baron Corbin in a chairs match.
Honestly, this rivalry for me doesn't make sense, mainly because of the fact that they basically waited until Kalisto healed up to get back to this rivalry.
Mm.
Basically, they did nothing with Baron Corbin that much when Kalisto was injured.
Well, I mean, he had those matches with Jack Swagam and Apollo Crews to tide him over.
But like for me, both of them needs a win, but at the same time, Baron Corbin needs to win a lot more because of the fact that he needs to because of the fact that the people think of him as a badass heel, and he needs to keep that badass heel status.
Yeah, well, Kalisto is gonna die tomorrow, so I got Baron Corbin winning.
Yeah,
Yeah, Baron's gonna
it's
kill
like
him.
both of them needs a win, but Baron needs it more than Kalisto.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
Next
you don't have
match.
any? Yeah,
I'm sorry.
nothing. I'm waiting for the next match.
Okay, all right. It's gonna be ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship: The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler.
I don't want to see this matchup again because I've seen it for I've seen it more than 10 times in the past 6 months.
Yeah, well, I think they said that this is the last time that they're having this match. So this,
That's what they said also like before Survivor Series that was going to be the last time.
true. Yeah, you're right.
Miz better win mainly because of the fact that like this time the stipulation is not that big where like Dolph Ziggler's career's on the line.
Right, and I thought the Miz was just gonna get like nuclear heat by having him retire, but they didn't go with that. So I'm going with the Miz to win as well.
Yeah, same here. Because of the fact that there's isn't that big of a stipulation with this match. It's just a ladder match.
Plus, I feel like the Miz carries the title as a champion better than Dolph Ziggler. That's
And
at
plus,
least my
this is what I've
opinion.
been waiting. This is sort of my fantasy booking that I always want. Is basically like I want Miz to hold that title until Daniel Bryan does this thing where it's like Miz gets a surprise contender for it, and Miz doesn't know about it until like at one of the pay-per-views, and then the surprise contender becomes Austin Aries for that title.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, I want Austin Aries because I do not want Austin Aries to be in the cruiserweights. I want him to be for the IC title picture.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah. So next match.
All right, no disqualification match: Nikki Bella versus Carmella.
Why are we having this match? Because this match is not a pay-per-view quality match. It's not pay-per-view worthy. Because it's Carmella. She hasn't improved.
Yeah, I got nothing for you on this one.
Nikki Bella better win because of the fact that Carmella should have still stayed in NXT. Because she hasn't improved.
All right, wait a minute. Let me see something because I want to see who has gotten more wins in this rivalry so far.
I think it's a draw.
It's a draw, maybe. Yeah, I could see.
Yeah, it's a stalemate.
Yeah, I could see
Like,
WWE just playing it safe and having Nikki Bella win. So I could see them doing that.
yeah. But at the same time, this match doesn't deserve to be in the freaking actual pay-per-view card. This match should be in the pre-show because this match is not worth it for the pay-per-view. Because the rivalry doesn't make sense now.
But I mean, you gotta tat out Total Bellas though.
but at the same time, the rivalry doesn't make sense because the rivalry it pretty much is now. Of the reason why they're facing each other is because of the fact that like Nikki Bella suspects that Carmella was the one that attacked her in the gimmick Survivor Series when
But
it
I
could have been
mean,
Natalia.
but still, it's Nikki Bella.
But Nikki better win this because no, Carmella, in my opinion, needs to be off of TV for a while until she actually improves and learns how to work.
I'm not gonna fight you on that one. All right, ready for the next match, man?
Yeah, ready, but at the same time, I know which match it is. It's the women's title match.
All right, SmackDown Women's Championship tables match: Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss.
This match again doesn't deserve to be in the pay-per-view because both of these are women are not a draw.
I'm gonna disagree
Because
with you, man. I'm kind of looking
no,
forward to this match.
no. This is why I say they're not a draw because like I actually blame creative for this in WWE. They made SmackDown's women's roster look like a bunch of jabrones compared to Raw's women's rosters.
What women's division on Raw though? It's only Charlotte and Sasha Banks with a cameo from Bayley.
You forgot Nia Jax looks strong. Like compare majority of the women on Raw's roster and compare SmackDown's, and you'll think that
Who?
like, huh?
Who is this?
Huh?
Who is this Nia Jax you speak of?
Wait, you're no selling Nia Jax? Come on.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been no-selling Raw for like weeks or months. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Fine. If that's the case, I'm just gonna come straight to the point.
Okay.
It's a Becky Lynch is keeping that title until Eva Marie is ready to come back. Until WWE feels Eva's ready.
You can't be serious. I'm gonna
Well,
pretend
that was
like
the
you didn't
original
just say
plan.
that. I'm gonna pretend like
But that was WWE. No. WWE planned this. They were planning to have Eva Marie be like competing for that title.
yeah, that doesn't surprise me that they would think of that, but I mean, still, that's not really a good idea, in my opinion. I feel like right now, Alexa Bliss is more of a credible heel to hold the title. I want Eva Marie as far away from the title as possible. To be completely
But
honest,
they're gonna do it. Trust me, it won't surprise me that they might have Eva Marie for that in that title picture. But at the same time, I'm not looking forward to this match at this much.
oh my god,
Because I'm more
just
because like they didn't build up majority of the matches in this pay-per-view besides the main event. The main event they build it up, but they even build it up in a jokish way. They like joked with the main event.
I thought of something that they would do with Eva Marie. They would have her win, then she would take a spray can and paint the title red.
Okay, so can we talk about the main event? Because I think they're gonna play hot potato with that WWE title.
Well, I mean, did you give your pick for the women's title match though? Because I don't think I did.
I did. It's a Becky. Becky's keeping that title until Eva Marie.
I'm actually gonna go with Alexa Bliss winning this match, to be honest. Because
everyone has an opinion, and that's my opinion.
Yeah, I've got a weird feeling that they're gonna give her the belt because I had this weird feeling when I thought that they were gonna give Samoa Joe the NXT title, and that's what happened.
Samoa Joe?
Yeah, Samoa Joe. Yes,
the reason why they gave it the title is because they didn't back then build someone up yet to face someone for that NXT title. So they basically extended it a little bit longer until if you read the recent taping results, you'll figure out
Yeah,
who they build up.
I saw it.
It's Bobby Roode. Okay, so can we talk about the main event though? Because I have a lot of input towards the main event.
Well, I've got a little bit more input on the women's match, to be honest. This whole DDT thing that Alexa Bliss has been doing, it needs to stop because I feel like the DDT she's using doesn't really look that vicious. Now, if she were to use something like a straight jacket DDT or a
No.
impaler
This is
DDT,
the problem though. Alexa Bliss, in my opinion, she got called up way too early when she should have still been in NXT, improving on her movesets and improving on her persona.
right? But I mean, no, the character I feel like is okay. It's just the fact that they're now just sticking her with a DDT. I just that's what I'm having an issue with. I feel like
So you're saying that she needs like a broader moveset.
I don't know. I feel like she needs a different move than the DDT as a finisher. Like the Twisted Bliss, I thought was a good move, but a
You mean
different.
the Sparkle Splash? Because that's what I still call it as.
All right, whatever. The Sparkles. So yeah, that's a good move, but for a second move, I feel like the DDT.
So you're saying that she needs like a submission type of move?
No, not a submission. I feel like just not the DDT. So.
Oh no. If they give Alexa Bliss a submission, it's probably gonna be like it's gonna be one of those surfboard type submission moves.
Yeah, but no, not. All right, so here's a few ideas I have for a second finisher. The standing Shiranui, which is also known as
slice bread too.
The slice. Well, I mean, that's one version of it. The other one is the Salil del Sol, and Seth Rollins was doing a version when he was in the Shield. It's pretty much.
No. This is what I have an idea. What if Alexa Bliss gets a cutter as her finisher, a variation of a cutter?
That could work. Another one I was thinking of is a
Dragon Sleeper. I figured out. What if Alexa
Sunset Flip? I mean, another one I was thinking of is a Sunset Flip.
Okay, but what do you think about Alexa Bliss getting a Dragon Sleeper as one of her finishers?
All right, let me look this up so I can see what it looks like. The Dragon Sleeper.
Yeah.
All right,
it's an inverted choke. It's an inverted guillotine.
Yeah, I can see her doing that because she's small enough to do it. So yeah, I feel like that'd be a good looking move for her to do.
Or a cutter, or like a variation of a cutter. Maybe like not the TKO, but like not even the RKO, but like some sort of a variation of like maybe I don't know, maybe like
maybe like a diamond cutter or something like that.
Yeah,
something like that. But yeah.
Although, to be fair, Alexa just needs a broader moveset because of the fact that I've seen some of those moves she did when she was in NXT, and she still has those moves. So it's like she should have stayed in NXT just to improve, or she should have just stayed in there because of the fact that you could see Alexa. It's like she's not that experienced in a big title picture yet. At least if she stayed in NXT, she would have been experienced if she was in that title picture with Asuka.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both good workers in my opinion. So yeah, I really feel like this is going to be a good match. But
this might be a good match, but at the same time, it's like they haven't built up this until recently. They have been built because WWE didn't touch Alexa versus Becky Lynch, even during 2 weeks ago, after Survivor Series. They touched it recently.
Well, yeah, because they had to hype up Survivor Series because it was pretty much bragging rights, so they had to get that thing going.
But look at what SmackDown did though with the main event which is AJ and Dean. They built it up even before Survivor Series.
Yeah, because they had like a mini story going with it.
Yeah. So do we still have to talk about the women's match or?
And I think we discussed it enough.
Okay.
All right, let's
Main event.
Yeah, let's talk about the tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Before I give my predictions, this is sort of going to tie into my prediction. Okay. WWE, in my opinion, hasn't built someone up yet because they have still stuck with the Dean Ambrose AJ Styles story, which I'm not that okay with now because of the fact that they basically made AJ's title reign into a joke.
I mean, he still looks like a strong champ. It's just that he's having a obstacle to kind of overcome right now.
Yeah, but they made it into a joke because of the fact that majority of what are we gonna remember AJ's title reign for if he loses the title? We're gonna remember for his rivalry with the James Ellsworth and not the Dean Ambrose.
Well, I mean, Dean Ambrose wasn't really that much of a convincing challenger, in my opinion.
That's why they basically tried to put the momentum on Dean by having the Ellsworth with them.
Well, I mean, he already had, so he won the title from Dean Ambrose. He had the triple threat with him and John. And
the triple threat had to happen because of the fact that WWE realized that Cena's going to be out for a really long time with other dates.
Got you. I mean, he's still had he's had all these build-up matches, so I don't really feel like his title reign's really been that much of a joke.
But the James Ellsworth makes it a joke.
So what, you're not going to put some respect on my man Ellsworth?
No, because of the fact that that AJ should be basically destroying that man, but he's not. Ellsworth is always getting that upper hand.
He killed him last week though, or this week. I mean, he killed him. He killed Ellsworth.
But still, Dean is still using, and even Ellsworth is using it. That I'm still undefeated against AJ. That's what James Ellsworth is saying. Still. And that's still annoying AJ, apparently. That's what they're showing. AJ is still annoyed by this.
Yeah, because you have to have some sort of obstacle for the champ.
Okay, but in my opinion, they're going to play hot potato with that WWE title for a little bit longer. So they're basically going to have Dean win that title. And it won't surprise me. And Dean might win it because of the Ellsworth.
No, I got AJ retaining. That's what I got.
No, but here's the reason for why. Because WWE hasn't built anyone up credible enough to face AJ for that title if AJ wins over Dean. You see my point there?
Let me look at the SmackDown roster real quick.
They haven't built someone up because with the WWE title picture, it has been for the past couple of months Dean and AJ. They haven't built up anyone else to even be worth a main event title shot.
Well, what about Apollo Creed?
Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop. No, we're not doing this.
All right, let's see who else is on the Gimmick SmackDown. Let's see. What about? Oh wait, no, never mind. He's doing something else. What about Baron Corbin after he kills Kalisto? I could see him challenging for the title.
But AJ is a believable heel. That means you have to have AJ be a face.
Okay, well, what about Dolph Ziggler when he doesn't win the IC belt? You could have that.
You could, but people will think that Dolph doesn't deserve a title shot after being beaten by The Miz.
What about my man Ho Ho Lun?
Sir, no. No more jokes. So therefore, I'm saying that like Dean is winning mainly because of that, because they haven't built someone up yet, so that they can continue the rivalry a little bit longer.
But isn't John Cena coming back soon? Isn't that the thing?
He's coming back during Rumble, and he's gonna win the Rumble, and he's gonna face whoever's the winner, whoever's champion.
So yeah, it's gonna be AJ Styles versus John Cena, obviously, and then John Cena's gonna get the 15.
You forgot. WWE has planted a seed between Dean versus John Cena, where Dean constantly like made fun of Cena. So they're gonna basically do that. If you think about it.
I don't know. I still got AJ winning the belt or retaining it. So that's my thought.
Well, for me, it's Dean because of the fact that they haven't built someone up yet for that title after Dean. After like, if AJ, let's just say, if AJ won, who's AJ gonna face? Because Dean's not gonna be in that title picture for a while.
Sorry, what was the question?
Okay, if you say that AJ wins, then who's going to be in that title picture? Because Dean Ambrose is not going to be in that title picture for a while because he lost. He pretty much will lose his rematch clause.
Him and James Ellsworth. I mean, he won the contract to get a future title shot. Have my man AJ just blow over James Ellsworth, and then Cena comes out. I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble, and I'm gonna face you for a championship at WrestleMania. And then you have that, and then you have Cena win the 16 title, and you just get heat. There, solved it.
But I'm still having Dean win this. So basically, me and you have our own opinion. I still think that Dean Ambrose is going to win, so that's what I think of that main event.
All right. So I think that's all the matches, right? Oh, go ahead.
It is, but at the same time, TLC for me, they basically didn't hype up the pay-per-view because of the fact that I basically realized like yesterday that, oh shit, TLC is this Sunday. Because they haven't hyped up the pay-per-view for me to care about it.
Well, I mean, they haven't really done that with a lot of pay-per-views except for Survivor Series because the reason that they hyped that up so much was because it was bragging rights, so they had to do it. But
oh yeah, I heard a rumor that like Joe might make his main roster debut at the Rumble as one of the Royal Rumble participants.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that's been a rumor that's been going around for a while, though.
But it's gonna happen mainly because of the fact that they didn't have Joe make his debut in Survivor Series and put the title on him like the day before Survivor Series is because of the fact that they didn't build someone up for that NXT title. So now since they have built someone up for that NXT title, Joe is now pretty much not needed now.
Yeah, fair point.
By the way, you know what shocks me? I read the tapings. I don't want to spoil it, but why does? Never mind. I'll tell you this like in the gimmick Discord chat.
Okay.
More about it. I don't want to spoil it to your viewers.
All right.
I'll see you.
All right, y'all. You can follow me at Twitter at ZachAttack2995. Make sure to subscribe on here because YouTube's been acting really weird with their updates that they just can't seem to fix and all that. So yeah.
See ya.
So yeah, that further ado, guys, rock out and scream, cuckoo choo, bye-bye.